Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at a smartphone many of you have been waiting for, the Nothing Phone 3A. And yes, this device definitely deserves the hype. Over the next 8 minutes, we'll dive into every single detail, from the technical specs to the design, display, cameras, performance, battery life, software, and of course, the price to performance ratio. At the end, I'll share my personal verdict. Is it worth buying or not? So make sure to stick around until the end so you don't miss anything. Nothing has built quite a reputation in the last few years. With the Phone 1, they brought a completely fresh, unique design to the market. The Phone 2A continued that tradition, bringing mid-range features in a stylish package. Now, with the Phone 3A, Nothing is trying to redefine the balance between price and performance. The big question, did they succeed? That's exactly what we're going to find out today. Let's start with the basics, the specs. The Nothing Phone 3A was officially unveiled in March 2025 and comes in two variants. The base model offers 8GB of RAM with 128GB of storage, while the higher-end version comes with 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. Under the hood, we have the Snapdragon 7 S Gen 3 processor, a solid upper mid-range chip that easily handles everyday tasks. The display is one of the highlights. At 6.77 inches, it's large and immersive. Thanks to AMOLED technology, colors pop with vibrancy, and blacks are deep and rich. The resolution is 1080 by 2392 pixels, which delivers sharp visuals, and the 120Hz refresh rate makes scrolling buttery smooth, whether you're browsing social media, gaming, or just navigating the UI. As for cameras, Nothing gives us a triple setup on the back: a 50-megapixel main sensor, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a telephoto lens with 2x optical zoom. On the front, we get a 32-megapixel selfie shooter. Powering everything is a 5000 mAh battery, enough to keep you going all day. Now let's talk design. This is where Nothing continues to stand out from the crowd. While many manufacturers play it safe with bland cookie-cutter designs, Nothing sticks to its futuristic, minimalistic style, and with the Phone 3A, they've stayed true to that DNA. The build feels solid, well put together, and comfortable in the hand despite the size. At around 200 grams, it strikes a good balance, not too heavy, not too light. Dimensions come in at roughly 163.5 by 77.5 by 8.4 millimeters. Color options are the classics: black, white, and blue. And honestly, that's one of Nothing's strengths. You look at the phone and immediately know, yep, that's a Nothing device. Very few brands achieve that level of instant recognition. Next, let's take a closer look at the display. This 6.77-inch AMOLED panel with 120Hz refresh rate is gorgeous. Colors are vibrant, contrasts are sharp, and thanks to AMOLED tech, black tones look truly black. It's perfect for video watching, social media scrolling, or casual gaming. Brightness levels are good, bright enough for most everyday use. Sure, compared to high-end flagships like Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra or Apple's iPhone 16 Pro, it doesn't get quite as blindingly bright in direct sunlight, but for everyday users, it's absolutely fine. Now to the part that excites most people, the cameras. Nothing's previous phones had decent cameras, but they weren't always flagship level. With the Phone 3A, they've taken a step forward. The 50-megapixel main sensor produces sharp, detailed shots, especially in good lighting conditions. Colors look natural, and dynamic range has improved over earlier models. The 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera is less impressive, but handy for landscapes or group shots. The real bonus here is the telephoto lens, a 2x optical zoom, which sets the Phone 3A apart from many mid-range competitors that rely only on digital zoom. Selfies are handled by a 32-megapixel front-facing camera, perfect for social media and video calls. Video recording is possible in 4K with stable image stabilization. Don't expect iPhone or Pixel level video quality, but for this price range, it's solid. In low light situations, the Phone 3A does show its mid-range roots. Photos tend to get noisy, details drop off, and colors can be inconsistent. It's okay for casual night shots, but if you really care about night photography, you'll want a flagship. Let's talk about performance. The Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 may not sound groundbreaking, but that's not the point here. It delivers reliable performance for daily use. Scrolling through apps, messaging, streaming, all smooth. Thanks to 8 or 12 gigabytes of RAM, multitasking is handled well, with apps staying in memory and launching quickly. When it comes to gaming, you'll notice it's a mid-range chip. Titles like PUBG Mobile or Call of Duty run just fine, but not at max settings. For hardcore gamers, this isn't the phone. For casual to moderate gamers, it's more than enough. The phone also handles heat well. Extended gaming sessions will warm it up, but it never feels uncomfortably hot. Battery life is another strong point. With a 5000 mAh capacity, you'll easily get through a full day of heavy use. For lighter use, many people report getting a day and a half, sometimes even 2 days. Charging speeds are decent, but not jaw-dropping. It's not competing with the ultra-fast 120-watt chargers from brands like Xiaomi. Wireless charging isn't available here. That's still reserved for higher-end models. But honestly, for most users, this is perfectly fine. On the software side, nothing is doing a great job. The Phone 3a ships with Android 15 layered with Nothing OS. The interface is clean, minimal, and free of bloatware. It feels close to stock Android, but with some clever tweaks that make the experience unique. Update support is another highlight. Nothing promises 3 major Android updates and 6 years of security patches. For a mid-range device, that's seriously impressive and puts it ahead of a lot of competitors who stop support after just 2 or 3 years. The Phone 3a launches at around $379 for the base model. That places it firmly in the mid-range category. Competition in this segment is tough. Samsung's A series, OnePlus Nord, Xiaomi's Redmi, and Poco lines, all strong contenders. Compared to them, the Phone 3a stands out with its design, clean software, and that extra telephoto camera. Nothing has crafted a well-balanced package here. So, is the Nothing Phone 3a worth it? My answer, yes, for a lot of people. If you want a stylish phone that works reliably, gets long software support, and offers a decent camera setup, the Phone 3a is a great choice. It's not the phone for hardcore gamers or for people who demand the best night photography, but for daily use, social media, streaming, taking photos, messaging, it's more than capable. Nothing has delivered a compelling mid-range phone here. It checks most of the important boxes and does so at a fair price. And that's my in-depth look at the Nothing Phone 3a. Let me know in the comments what you think of this device. Would you buy it? Or do you already have another mid-range phone in mind? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on upcoming reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.